And it's Good News with Dick Baumbach. I'm Jeff Heiser here with Mr. Baumbach and his good news stories for today. How are you, Mr. Baumbach?
I am doing great, and I'm glad that we have more good news this week.
Yeah, same here. And, you know, it seems like every week you bring great good news, and it's always it seems to be a lot about young people. But this one here is seems like it's just a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Strangers step up for man with Down syndrome who lost beloved film collection in a fire.
Yeah, this was a fire that happened out west, and Mark Osilio, he's 34, and he had a movie collection, and it was his prized possession. And the fire just literally wiped out the house. So his sister went on Facebook and wanted to help her brother. And she said, you know, if anybody can help and replace these videos, these DVDs, well, hundreds
Wow.
have been sent to him to help off. And within hours, people started asking what the address is. How do I get them to you? I want to get them to him.
Wow. Now what the sister should do is say he needs a theater room because that's what we had in the house before it burned down.
I mean, true. Well, and again, you know what you said about, you know, younger people, etc. Okay. Strangers heard about this, and one young guy, he started a crowdfunding page.
Wow.
And they've raised $14,000 to get him as many
That's
DVDs.
amazing. That crowdfunding thing seems to be really something that is working.
I know.
You know, people used to give to charity, but now it seems like they're going to the crowdfunding thing and helping people.
GoFundMe.
Yeah. Now, this next story, this was just recently in the news. This is actually still in the news. This is good news and bad news.
Right.
Panicked brides say I do to strangers offering up their own dresses after a shop abruptly closes.
Now, I want to let you know, too, Jeff, that the next three good news stories are all related to matrimony and marriage, okay?
Well, tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, well, now the first one, though. The first one, as you know, the company, Alfred Angelo, went out of business.
They just shut the doors.
Shut the doors.
They didn't even say anything. Half their employees didn't even know about it.
But what's happened, here's where the good news is coming in. People from all over the country have been trying to reach out, and one major bridal company is giving discounts, but other people are saying, okay, we will give you my dress that I wore.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for some women, that is a hard thing to do, let alone to a family member. Could you imagine giving it to a stranger?
Right. And you know, but the thing is, I was talking to my wife, Diane, about this, and I said, what about your, you know, and she said, well, ours is 50 years old, but and we have it sealed up, but she said, I think it might over the older years might be tougher for somebody, but she said, you know, maybe we should put something on Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean,
that's a good story.
You know, people are trying to help people and be good with.
Well,
each
it's
other.
like my daughter has her wedding dress. It's all sealed up. It's in a box, and it's in the attic.
Right.
It's going to sit there forever. She didn't even really want it. It was at our house, and we got it all fixed for her and sent it back, and that would be a perfect candidate to
exactly to help somebody.
Yeah. This next one I also saw in the news, and this has been on Facebook, and this has been on YouTube, and this has been all over the place. Jilted bride donates $30,000 reception to city homeless.
Yeah, and this, you know, it's sad in some ways. Sarah Cummings, she spent 2 years planning her wedding to her fiancé, Logan Arajo, and it was going to be a very lavish affair at the Ritz Charles in Carmel, Indiana. And a week before the big day, they decided to cancel the event.
Yeah.
And he won't say why.
No, they didn't report it on the news either, why they canceled it.
I mean, we can think, we can speculate, but I mean, but what she did is her and her family had put this $30,000 out. They turn around and say they're going to invite people in that are homeless
And have a party.
But then other people said, wait a minute, let's dress these people up.
Yeah.
And they don't, I mean.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, it's just amazing. I get goosebumps when I hear that one. You know, it makes me think, did the guy have other wives?
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
It's like, wow.
And so now we come to the last one.
The last one, this is a good one. He proposed during Garth Brooks' show. Singer stops mid-song and offers to pay for the honeymoon. I really like Garth Brooks, and I really like this story.
Yeah. Well, this is Drew Barsley and Chelsea Townsend, and they were enjoying the Garth Brooks concert in Oklahoma City, a little while ago. And on Saturday night, Barsley interrupted the show by getting down on a knee right in front of Garth and asked her to marry him. And Garth was playing Unanswered Prayers. And
what a song to play.
What a song to play.
During it, yeah.
And then all of a sudden he noticed what was going on, and he stops the music and he chats with the couple for a second, and then he says, I'm more than happy to pay for your honeymoon.
Wow.
And your honeymoon will be in Hawaii.
Wow. Wow. I've been in the wrong place. I guess I have friends in low places.
Well, the thing is, I'm thinking of going to a concert and proposing to Diane again.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and, people are saying like, wow, why don't other people, and this is good news.
Yeah, it's absolutely good news. It reminds me of Lady Gaga, and they had her in the Central Park. There was a show she was in Central Park, and she normally doesn't talk to people, right out, but there was a wedding party there, and she had pictures done with the whole wedding party and everything, and it was CBS was like, okay, and she said, it's like, no, you don't understand. I'm doing this with these people, and it was like right on TV. It's like, okay, yeah, I mean, we're going with that,
and I think that even stars they're regular people.
Absolutely.
And that was, their the thing.
I often wonder, does the stardom make people not, I don't want to say jaded or, so untouchable, or do the stars themselves make themselves so untouchable? You see what I'm saying? It's like once you reach this level, is the level what is causing you to be the way you are, or is it yourself? Because it seems like there's good people at all levels.
Yeah, and see, but I think that's true with everybody. I mean, in every profession.
Right.
Because I'm sure you remember, and I remember, people over the years, people you worked with and bosses, some were very, very caring, understanding.
Absolutely.
And others were like, forget it.
Yeah. Oh, you need to take a bathroom break? You're fired.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that wasn't Trump. No, I'm sorry. So.
Oh, gosh. So what do you got for us the next time around?
It's top secret.
Top secret. I love when Mr. Baumbach has top secret stories that are going to come our way. Well, thank you again for bringing us the good news, Mr. Baumbach, and have yourself a wonderful week.
You too. You take care, Jeff.